You're watching CW Montana. This is the MTN 9 o'clock news.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. I'm Andrea Lutz. Ahead tonight, there are questions surrounding what appears to be racist flyers seen on a campus of Montana State University. We have some information about where they're coming from. Plus, after 3 roofs have already collapsed in Bozeman, heavy snow forcing another one to cave in. What it means for the community is ahead. But first, the man accused of shooting and killing 1 man and injuring 3 others, including a Montana Highway Patrol trooper, has his day in court. It's a story many are feeling impacted by tonight as the condition of Trooper Wade Palmer remains unknown. MTN's Connor McCauley breaks down the charges from court today.
The largest courtroom in the Missoula County Courthouse was filled to capacity with law enforcement. 28-year-old Jonathan Birch of R-Lee is facing 4 felony counts for the shooting spree late last week. Last Thursday night, Missoula County 911 received a report of shots fired off of Expressway Boulevard west of Missoula. When law enforcement arrived on scene, they found Julie and Casey Blanchard shot but conscious. A third victim, Shelly Hayes, has also been shot but was deceased when officers arrived. In court documents, authorities say the 3 pulled over when the suspect, Birch, flashed his car lights. Birch fled the scene and eventually made his way outside of the Evero bar, where, according to court documents, he shot Trooper Wade Palmer while he was sitting in his patrol car. Jonathan Birch's bond has been set at $2 million and he remains in the Missoula County Detention Center tonight. For MTN News, I'm Connor McCauley.
As Wade Palmer continues to fight for his life tonight at a Salt Lake City hospital, his wife is saying thank you to Montanans. His wife sending out this message saying, knowing that our communities are coming together at our time of need is a great comfort. It gives us the ability to focus our attention on Wade and family, which is the most important thing at this time. Hold the line, stay strong. It is a bond only those in law enforcement can explain. MTN's Kent Lutz joins us now on how hundreds of officers gathered in court to support Trooper Palmer.
Thanks, Andrea. There are very few words to describe exactly what went on in that courtroom today. Montana Highway Patrol troopers, Missoula County Sheriff's deputies, along with various other local law enforcement agencies across the state were here in the courtroom in support of their brother, Trooper Wade Palmer, who is currently fighting for his life.
It's just been very difficult. Wade is an amazing family man, a friend, and a trooper, and it's just been really rough. I don't know how else to say it, and all we could do is pray that he gets better. He's a fighter, and he's fighting as expected, and so we just are praying for him.
As the Utah officers are standing outside Trooper Palmer's hospital room, Montana law enforcement were here in the courtroom in a show of solidarity.
Because we are a big family, and when this happens, even though Trooper Palmer works for the Highway Patrol, we have his back, and we're here to support him and his family through this horrific ordeal.
It's a bond beyond borders. When Utah Highway Patrol heard Palmer was airlifted to Salt Lake City, their patrol didn't hesitate before stepping in to help. However, the amount of support was no surprise. Dever added it's just what family does.
To be honest, we are law enforcement across the country. We are all very close, and it's just, they're like our brothers and sisters down there, and they're treating us the same, and we just really appreciate it.
We asked how residents can continue to help all the victims in last week's shootings. Local law enforcement is pushing the GoFundMe page for Trooper Wade Palmer along with the Facebook fundraisers for the other victims. And you can find those on our website. Reporting live in Missoula, I'm Kent Lutz for MTN News. Back to you, Andrea.
All right, Kent, thanks for that. There's also this we want to tell you about. It's a fundraiser being set up at the Evero community.
Evero community got together and said, hey, you know, we would really like to do something for them. This is where he got shot in our neighborhood. We would like to say, hey, we're thinking about you and the rest of the people. So they're the ones that brought it up and said, hey, can we have it at Evero Bar? And we're like, great, what a great idea.
All right, that benefit is March 30th. It's going to be from 2 in the afternoon until 6 at night at the Evero Bar. It includes a spaghetti dinner and a 50-50 raffle and, of course, an auction. In Sydney, a 3-year-old girl, or a 3-month-old girl, I should say, is dead, and now an investigation is underway. The Sydney Herald reports police believe the death occurred because of a domestic situation with drugs. Officers arrived at the home Saturday to find a 30-year-old woman and an unresponsive infant. The baby couldn't be revived at a Sydney hospital. And of course, that's when police say that the woman's brother as well was found with knife wounds. Police believe he was in the same room where the infant was found. That woman flown to Billings and is in intensive care. Tonight, a popular Bozeman ice rink roped off to the public after its roof has collapsed. This is the third or fourth roof, we should say, in Bozeman to collapse just this winter. Bozeman city officials are investigating why the pavilion roof gave way at Bogart Park. At the time of the collapse, the building was open, but luckily nobody was inside. The park superintendent says unlike the other roof cave-ins, this one isn't flat.
It's a curved, laminated roof, but the snow sticks on the north side. We don't know yet exactly if the snow was 100% the cause, but it definitely, there's a lot of snow up on those roofs.
Okay, and there are signs posted in the area in case you go over there. The city does say that they have that building insured, so that's some good news out of that. Firefighters in northwest Montana mourning the loss of one of their own. Over the weekend, a Marion firefighter, Tiffany Handam, died in a car crash. She leaves behind 4 children. The Marion fire chief said the crash occurred while Tiffany was not on shift. The Lincoln County Sheriff says that Tiffany was helping someone get a car unstuck from the snow in the Yak when she slipped and got trapped underneath. Firefighters in Marion took to social media to say that Tiffany will forever be missed. Shopko stores across Montana closing, some saying that they were blindsided by the news tonight. The retailer filed for bankruptcy in January, started closing its stores and pharmacies back in December. Shopko will liquidate its assets and close all of the remaining locations by June. The company CEO said it's not the outcome they'd hoped for when they started restructuring efforts. Well, it seems the Public Service Commission is throwing its support behind a bill to help Montana's largest power utility buy Colstrip's coal-fired power. The commission voted against the recommendation of staff who say the bill undermines utility regulation. If passed, the bill would allow Northwestern Energy to buy Colstrip's power and charge millions of dollars in plant costs to ratepayers without PSC review. Northwestern is also negotiating to buy a Colstrip plant for $1 as the current owner aims to get out of coal altogether. More information tonight surrounding a white supremacist group and its ties to a former Montana State Army trainee. Earlier this March, the U.S. Army began investigating the conduct of Jay Harrison, a former MSU cadet. We're learning that Harrison put up posters on campus in November linked to a white supremacist group called Identity Europa. Harrison is accused of making racist posts on social media, including anti-Semitic comments.
It is concerning. It's concerning primarily because there appear to be Nazis in Bozeman. And generally, if there's one Nazi someplace, there's probably going to be others.
Leaders at Montana State University are responding, saying they reject hateful statements from supremacist groups like Identity Europa. When we asked Harrison for comment, he declined. In East Helena, a new era in education is being ushered in. Shovels and hard hats and school leaders broke through the hard, frozen ground in the first step of the community's new high school. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian takes us there.
Monday marked a major milestone in East Helena's long journey toward building its own high school.
Thank you for coming out tonight for this, what I'm going to call an epic moment in time in the history of East Helena.
School district leaders and others from around the community officially broke ground at the site of the new East Helena High School.
This has just been a great day, great sense of accomplishment, and just a great feeling to be able to be on this.
East Helena leaders have advocated for years for the chance to build a high school. After several failed attempts, Montana lawmakers passed a bill in 2017 allowing several school districts to ask residents whether they wanted a high school. East Helena voters approved pursuing the school later that year, then passed a $29 million bond issue to build it last May.
It's nice to know that the community had a voice. It's always been about voices, and we heard their voice, they wanted it, and we followed through, and this is because of the community.
Monday's ceremony kicks off what's expected to be about a year and a half of construction work here. The new East Helena High School is set to open its doors in fall of 2020.
It looks like they're ready to rock and roll. They're talking about beginning actual moving of dirt as early as next week if they can't get it yet this week, which is like unbelievable.
While the new facility won't be open yet, East Helena High School classes will begin this August in unused classrooms at East Valley Middle School. District leaders say about 110 students have signed up for the first freshman class.
We're looking forward to watching them take us and start to establish traditions that are going to last for the next 100 years.
And I can't wait to see it. We are a family. We're going to always be a family, and it's going to be great to see this building come together and become live.
In East Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
A lot of new high schools popping up around Montana. East Helena High School will be built on Dartman Field. If you know where the Lewis and Clark County Search and Rescue Building is, it's just north of that on Valley Drive. Western Art Week kicking off in Great Falls. This year a special edition as you'll be able to see Charlie Russell's original home. It's going to be all preserved. Crew is working for 2 years on the Russell home. Charlie Russell, of course, Montana's legendary Western artist. The museum hoping to highlight the story of Nancy Russell, Charlie's wife and business partner. The Russell home exhibit opens to the public tomorrow morning. It starts at 10 a.m. The Montana Grizzlies are going dancing, and fans are being asked to send the men's basketball team off in style. The team departs tomorrow morning from the Adams Center at 10:15. They play Michigan in the first round Thursday night. Before they head out, fans are encouraged to meet and give the Grizz a proper send-off. So you're asked to line the streets of Missoula. The team will take the Madison Street Bridge to Broadway as they head all the way to the Missoula International Airport. Good luck to our Grizzlies. Still to come on tonight's MTN 9 o'clock news, a Sweetgrass County deputy. He's got a new line for his resume, Lifesaver. We'll check out what happened on a cold day that is sure to warm your heart. And Bob McGuire joins us after the break. He's got your full statewide weather forecast after the break.